HEB, proud sponsor of the UIL, awarded a total of $30,000 in tuition assistance during the 2019-2020 school year to 15 high school seniors. To qualify, students had to be a Texas high school senior graduating in 2020 with a minimum 3.3 GPA, have participated in UIL athletic, academic, and/or music competitions, and also be active in community service programs or events. 5 students from each discipline, athletics, academics, and music, rose to the top from a pool of over 300 applicants and were awarded with a $2,000 scholarship. Joining us today is one of those very talented scholarship winners, Andrea Espinosa of Sherryland High School. We are also very lucky to have 2 integral folks supporting Andrea today: head volleyball coach and assistant athletic coordinator for Sherryland High School, Raul Castillo, and representing on behalf of HEB, Linda Tovar. How's everybody doing today?
Great.
Great.
Good, good. Happy to have you guys here. Andrea, I'm going to start with you. Tell us a little bit about your initial reaction when you found out that you were being awarded with the 2019-2020 HEB UIL scholarship.
Well, I was actually coming home from a really long and hard track practice. And I remember being so beat down and then super randomly getting a phone call with the great news. And, you know, after hearing it, it just felt as if all of the hard work and sacrifices that I've, you know, had to go through throughout my career in UIL sports just kind of felt all worth it. Everything really felt like it was paying off. And it really just motivated me to continue fighting the fight and finish off my senior year.
And you mentioned the importance of family and how much of an impact that your culture and community and how much it helped shape you. Tell us a little bit about why your community is so near and dear to your heart and what inspired you to give back and really get involved.
Sure. So it all started last summer. I did an internship with DHR Health Hospital. So that's a local hospital in my community. And so I was at the cancer center, and one day I saw an older man with his chin buried in his chest and his head hanging over his shoulder. And I thought, you know what, this is definitely a calling, and I really feel like I need to give back to my community. So this October, I actually started a golf tournament, and we called it the Dare to Care Project. And we raised over $26,000 for senior citizens in our community. And so I really just felt like it was my time. That was my calling. You know, this man was placed in front of me for a reason. And I really just wanted to make an impact, even if it was a small impact. Our goal was only 5,000. So I just wanted to be one of those exceptions. You know, everyone's always like, no, young kids are, you know, too young to actually do something big for their community. But I just really wanted to stand out and hopefully leave my mark at a young age.
And I know you did. And Coach Castillo, we're super happy to have you join us here today. You got to witness all of Andrea's accomplishments firsthand. Tell us how special it was for you to see her claim one of the HEB UIL scholarship awards, and kind of what she means to your community.
Well, when she told me, it was we communicate a lot through Messenger, whether it be WhatsApp or email. And she did tell me, you know, during these times that we can't see each other, we're not on campus together, she told me to text message, I got the award. And, you know, we're super proud. We always push our kids to move on to that next level, do something you think is going to be great, you know, whether it be this route or going, you know, for your academics, or it doesn't matter. Just go on and do something bigger and do it for not just yourself, but for your community, for your teammates. We always push teammates, family first. So when she told me she got that, I was like, you know what, that's great, because we're always praising them on the court, in the classroom, but that's coming from us. And sometimes, you know, oh, that's coach, you know, it's coach being coach, or it's mom being mom. But then when the outside community awards her or something, rewards her with something, you can see that her work and her hard work that she's put into this is actually something that she can be proud of and say, you know what, I can do this, and I can move forward and actually accomplish my goals. So definitely, we were very proud of her.
Very, very well deserved. And Linda, we're super excited to have you here with us as well. Tell me why it's so important for HEB to support local Texas high school students who participate in UIL extracurricular events.
We love supporting phenomenal students like Andrea across the state. It is so joyful for us to see these applicants come in and just be blown away and see how much they've achieved throughout the years. to read about things just as Andrea just described in the essays that they've written is truly encouraging for us, that our future is secure and strong with students like Andrea leading the way. So Andrea, thank you for what you do. You're so well-deserved at this scholarship, and we're so proud of you here in the border region.
Thank you so much. I actually want to add in a little something to, thank HEB for their contribution. It's definitely, it always starts with the bigger companies. They have a big influence, and I really just feel like this contribution that HEB has on high school students really just sets the tone and the example of what other, markets or businesses really need to start doing. And, we're always talking about giving back to our community, and HEB is just being the prime example of, giving back to those who serve you as well. And I just think that this is an incredible example that you're teaching, not only to the young, but also to the older. And I just truly want to thank HEB for their contribution and allowing me and being part of my journey to furthering my education in college.
Couldn't have said it better myself. We were super happy to have HEB's support of this scholarship to recognize outstanding students like Andrea. And Andrea, when you obviously had a very accomplished UIL career, when you look back, what will be your favorite high school memory in competing in UIL athletic events?
This is definitely going to be with Coach Castillo. We were actually talking about this the other day. It was my freshman year. I was, first of all, terrified of Coach Castillo, and now he's become my best friend. But I remember, so Pioneer is our rival school, and we call it our sister school, but they're really our rival schools. And we were down, I think about 13 points, and it was probably the third set. And I remember, so in volleyball, it's 3 out of 5 in high school, and this was our only chance to come back and beat our rival school and get a shot at that. So I remember being a freshman, shaking, super nervous, going behind the service line to serve that point. And so we kept going with my serve, and then we ended up coming back and beating them. And so I think it was very early in my career, but it was definitely my most memorable, the most satisfying. And those are the moments that you work so hard for during practice. And Coach Castillo would always tell us, it's when the game's on the line when it matters the most. And I remember just hearing him in the back of my head and saying, you know what, whatever, I'm just going to go out there, leave it all on the court. And that's what we did. And he coached us to a victory. So that's one of my favorite moments, definitely.
That's an amazing story. And Coach Castillo, you get to hear the impact that you had on Andrea in that moment. Tell us a little bit about the impact that she's had on the community, and what type of legacy does Andrea leave behind?
Well, she left some big shoes to fill, let me tell you that. She came on as a freshman. I remember going to go watch her in the summer league, and the first time I ever saw her as an incoming freshman leading the court and controlling the court. I was like, man, that's something I need. And not only that she was leading, it's just the positive vibes that she was giving the team. And for our school, for them to participate in our summer league and then having her there and helping them out as an incoming freshman speaks a lot about her. And then, of course, you move forward through time. It was unfortunate that she was a great athlete, not only in volleyball, but in track. She went straight to varsity as well. And she ran so fast that I think she broke her leg because she ran so fast. So I never got a chance for her to get ready for our season. It wasn't until the senior year that I really got a chance to get to know the Andrea that I saw as a freshman. And I'm talking about the leadership on the court, and I'm talking about off the court. I'm talking everything that deals with what you want from a captain that says, you know what, coach, I think this is what we got to do. She wasn't afraid to speak her mind. I think we got to go in this direction, or maybe this is distracting us. Whatever it may have been, she put her team in front of her. She put her team. She wanted to carry them. And then even at the second or last games, you can see that in her when she goes down with an injury, an ankle injury that happens on a Saturday, and I'm like, oh my goodness, the team's going to fall apart, because she was that leader on the team. And you know what? Monday comes around and we got a playoff game, and she's back in there. She's, coach, I'm going to play. I'm ready to go. I've been cleared. I'm good to go. And you can tell it's hurting her, but she's not showing it. She doesn't let the team see it. So that's the type of athlete she was. I got the opportunity to see her grow but I saw her true self, her true color, her leadership on the court this year. Like I said, off the court, of course, we've seen it. Coach, I got to go for practice. I got to go to a club. I got to go to this meeting. I got to go to that meeting. We did miss her a lot, but because she was so involved. And with athletes like this, student athletes like this, I guess we use them all over. Everybody wants a little piece of them because they're so good. And like I said, she did a lot for us and for the school and for her community. So we're super proud of that.
Andrea, you leave a tremendous legacy behind and big shoes to fill, like Coach said. And I know Coach wishes he could keep you for 1, 2, 3, many more years on, but I know that you'll go on to accomplish great things, and you've had great success. And speaking of success, Linda, tell us a little bit about how much of a success HEB's partnership with the UIL has been.
HEB has been a long supporter of education. This UIL partnership allows us to highlight some of our rising stars like Andrea in our school systems. And it allows us to identify and motivated students that place a high priority on attending school, making better grades, and most importantly, making time to go above and beyond like Andrea in serving and giving back to their local community. Part of this application for the applicants is to write, the essay specifically upon community that means so much to us at HEB. We take pride to learn and read how the students want to invest in the place that have invested in their upbringing, which is what we stand for, helping here at HEB. So Andrea, you exemplify, and I'm hoping that our future success will be that you may be part of HEB family later down the road as you get degreed. The sky is the limit, and don't forget about us. We've got careers of all sorts of kinds here at HEB.
Linda, you hit the nail on the head. Andrea definitely has a bright future ahead of her. And speaking of your future, Andrea, tell us about the school that you're looking to attend next fall and what you plan to study.
I plan to attend Texas A&M University in College Station. I'm pursuing a degree in biomedical science in hopes of hopefully becoming a pediatric oncologist. As I said during my community story, I'm extremely interested in the medical field, and also in cancer and oncology. So that's what I'm hopefully trying to become and come back and serve the Rio Grande Valley just like it served me.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And Coach Castillo, tell me a little bit about what it means to have sponsors like HEB involved in supporting local Texas high school UIL extracurricular events.
Well, I mean, it's awesome. Like Andrea said, we got to thank UIL for this. For Andrea, it should be something that she's extremely proud of. But us as coaches and teachers, we get to see what HEB does for our community, and it provides all these opportunities for them to actually go on and better themselves in the classroom, go on and get a career and so forth, and help out with that financial assistance. But also partnering up with, of course, you guys, UIL. So thank you guys for all that you guys do for us and for the community. But like I said, this should be something that I should say I'm extremely proud of Andrea getting, because I went back and I looked into it. I can't say that I know all this that's going on with this scholarship, but I went back and I looked, let me go look at this. And I was surprised to see that she's one of the 5 athletes that actually got this for the athletic side, and for HEB to recognize her, I mean, that's a great accomplishment in itself. I mean, you got to be proud of that. We push a lot of the academics at Sharyland High School, and we got some great athletes and some great students. And when you combine that, you get something like Andrea. This is the product right here.
Andrea, you're certainly most deserving. And again, congratulations on being awarded with the scholarship. I'm going to give you the final word. Any final words for HEB before we sign off?
No, I would just like to thank HEB once again for their contribution and allowing me to, actually taking part of my, stepping stones to college and just being part of my career.
Well, Andrea, we wish you nothing but the best of luck next year as you go on to attend Texas A&M University. I know that you have a very bright future ahead of you. Coach Castillo, wanted to thank you for being here to support Andrea as a part of this award, and appreciate you carving out the time to be with us. And a special thanks to you, Linda, and HEB for your support of the UIL HEB scholarship. thank you so much for all that you guys do to recognize student athletes like Andrea across the state of Texas. I hope that you guys continue to stay safe and appreciate you guys carving out the time here today. And Andrea, congratulations again. Look forward to talking to everybody soon.
Thank you so much.
So before we leave, could we do something in border fashion? I know that, you know, we've gone through tough times through this pandemic. And Andrea, you missed out. This is our second year, right, awarding recipients scholarships. And unfortunately, we tend to go and surprise you, you know, at your school and really get to see your expression. So in border fashion, we would like to congratulate you, Andrea, for your achievements, for being the example of helping here. And we wanted to create your own little excitement. So congratulations to you and Sharyland High School and your wonderful coaches, Coach Castillo. You are remarkable. Continue leading and honestly being the inspiration for our future tomorrow. So thank you all. So Andrea, this is our little celebration. I know we couldn't miss out. We tend to be always here in the border going a little above and beyond. And this is our little above and beyond through our little Zoom. So
that is amazing.
Thank you so much, Miss Linda. That's honestly, that's incredible. But here's another example of HEB, you know, going out of their way and being extravagant and, you know, setting that bar really high. So thank you so much, honestly, to all of you guys for being here.
Well deserved.
We love you, Andrea, and wish you the best of luck. Well deserved.